welcome to 365 Days Brave, the channel where we overcome anxiety one day at a time, try new things, and seek out new adventures. And today we are facing my fear of long-distance driving and making our way up to Sweden from Hamburg, Germany. Where are we stopping for the night? Lund. Okay. We're stopping at a super cute, dog-friendly hotel because we have little Ellie traveling with us, and we have been promised a spot for her at the breakfast table and a little bag of doggy treats when we get to the hotel. But yeah, first we're gonna do the long drive thing, something that I've been kind of avoiding for many years and is a little anxiety inducing for me, but I took my Dramamine. We've been on the road for about an hour already, and so far so good. Hopefully everything should go smoothly. This road trip was kind of a game changer for me. I think it really forced me to confront the reality that a lot of my fears are all in my head. In case you're not caught up on the whole story, I was initially supposed to fly to Sweden, but plans changed and I ended up having to make it there by car with my boyfriend. And I'd say like for the past 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many years, anytime we have to drive anywhere that takes longer than 45 minutes, even half an hour, I get nervous. And a lot of the times I'll, like 9 times out of 10, I'll come up with an excuse not to go. And this time I signed myself up to be in a car for 1,000 kilometers, literally. 1,000 kilometers. I looked it up. I think that's like 620 miles. I will say I still prefer planes. They're faster. You can get up to stretch your legs whenever you want, which you can also do in a car, but you know, you don't want to be making too many stops. I'd say the worst part for me with the drive was just, yeah, like the amount of time it took and kind of the boredom a little bit. Mostly the worst part was the fairly grimy and disgusting rest stop toilets. But you know, nothing I couldn't handle, nothing I haven't experienced before. For the most part, I think it was an opportunity for me to work on my resilience and realize how irrational some of my thoughts were. And you know, like I said, I got me some Dramamine. I figured out a easy, simple solution to a problem that had been plaguing my mind for years. And the solution was good. It worked. It was effective. I didn't get car sick. I didn't feel bad physically, like hardly at all, pretty much. And I'm recording this voiceover like 2 weeks after the drive. And since then, we've gone on several day trips that have required more than an hour of driving there and back again. And in the past, I would have been terrified, I would have been nervous, I would have been uncomfortable, I would have been just playing out every worst case scenario possible in my head. And now I kind of just go with it. I take a Dramamine, I take some like preventative stuff so that I don't have any tummy issues while we're on the go. And then I go and I have a good time. And that's something that has given me such a feeling of freedom, and a feeling of freedom that I haven't had in a very long time. I've felt trapped and scared for a very long time. And these past couple weeks, I've felt normal.
Ellie, come here. Oh, she's looking at her foot like, what?
What do you want? Who are you?
Hello.
Your ear.
What are you doing? He's an itchy girl. You is an itchy girl. Oh my goodness.
Well, day 1 of the journey is over. We drove from Hamburg to, I keep forgetting where we are, Lund?
Oh.
Lund. And I made it in one piece. Dramamine is fucking incredible. I swear to God, it's my new superpower. Like, I don't know why in all the years I've been avoiding long car rides, it never occurred to me that there was a medication I could take so I wouldn't get car sick. And I took it and it worked. And now I feel like I'm fucking unstoppable. By the end of the drive, I was already in like such a good mood that Peter was getting annoyed with me because I was just like fucking jamming and dancing in the car. But you know, we'll see. We'll see if this mood, if this high lasts, because tomorrow we'll be on the road for longer than we were today to make it from Lund up to Sala. But after that, it's all smooth sailing. We can be chill. We're gonna be in our own spot in the countryside in a very nice place for 3 weeks. I think it's gonna be really comfy and really nice. I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, so far I survived a big part of the journey. So not gonna lie, I'm kind of riding on a high. I feel pretty good about myself. And now we're gonna go to bed because it's very late and we really need some sleep.
Freezing cold.
Freezing cold. The treat is not with me, Ellie.
Warm, hot. Bingo.
Wee, good girl. She's like, where's the rest? I want more.
No, she's like, I do want more. They just like, Mama, I love you.
It's still a little bit of a challenge getting me out of the house. Like, I spend a lot of time like in the bathroom and getting ready just because, you know, it's hard to leave my safe space. But so far, there hasn't been any situation I've been confronted with that I haven't been able to deal with. And so if you're like me, if you've been avoiding certain things for a long time, things that you would like to do, but you're afraid to do because of anxiety and phobias and irrational fears, my piece of advice is once you start actually doing those things, you realize how baseless the fears were. Every step forward opens you up to more steps forward, and every step backwards makes you more likely to take steps backwards in the future. Taking risks is scary, but regret and missing out on opportunities, I think most of the time is almost worse than the worst case scenario. Most of my worst case scenarios are things that either I could recover from or that I have no control over, and so it's senseless to try to avoid them. I talked to my therapist about this whole debacle. He told me that whenever there's an opportunity, there's a sense of fear and there's a sense of hope simultaneously. His advice was that leading with hope is usually the best way to go. So thank you guys for listening and joining me on this journey, and I hope you enjoy the video. Day 2 of our journey to Sala, and we have arrived. We just went for a little walk with Ellie, and this is the lake nearby.